Hey everyone, welcome back to another Monday Motivation. Hope your day is going really well. It's all about confidence. This is something that's really been reaffirmed to me over and over again, particularly through my coaching and my training and my consulting, that so much of your professional endeavors, kind of even personal endeavors, are really built around confidence and getting that score up, if you can think of it in this way. And I want to give you some practical tips that you can develop and you can work on to build your confidence, because I get it, like the opposite of confidence is essentially like fear. And that's something that shows up in life all the time. It doesn't matter what you're out trying to achieve, like fear is going to show up in you. And often it can really sabotage your efforts. And so this is something I've struggled with, funnily enough, over the years. It's taken a lot of work to try and build that up to a point where you can be resourceful, because if you're anything like me, you find yourself in situations where you know you can deliver better, you know you can do better, you know you can achieve more, but this fear just keeps holding you back. You self-sabotage, you procrastinate, you find ways to avoid it, you get clumsy in your words, you go, oh, I'm an idiot, what have I done? That's a big part of it. So I want to share with you what I've learned, and hopefully it helps you. So what I found, if you think of confidence, one, I want you to treat it like it's a game, okay? You want to put some gamification on this. So let's say ultimately you want to get a 10 out of 10 rating in confidence. You want to score yourself. So where are you currently sitting right now in your confidence level? Let's say you score it at like maybe I'm a 5, but that's the goal. You want to try and level it up. You want to get to at least stage 6 by the end of next month, you know what I mean? So you want to score it and think of yourself like a game. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is to realize that I found that confidence comes in 2 areas. Knowledge, meaning what you study, what you know, your craft, the thing that you've spent time pursuing, whether it's research, whether it's modeling, whether it's actually testing. Big part of it is knowledge, but the other part of it is actually believability. And this comes from a master, Ray Dalio, great book, Principles, you should read it. It's used in a different context, but I think it works here too. And that is your ability to deliver confidence. Whether it's your tonality, your body language, the way you actually show up, your charisma, your persona, the way that you speak, the way that you conduct yourself, the way that you hold space, the way that you can embrace silence. Like this is all like understanding human behavior and studying people, but also having self-awareness around what you can do to increase your believability, how you feel within yourself. And typically, if your overall confidence score is low, it's because of one of these 2 areas. One, you're lacking knowledge in something and you're like, I don't know much about it, therefore you will typically avoid it, or you'll be scared of maybe like, what if they ask me this? Or what if I'm put in this situation? I don't know what to do. It's because you're probably lacking knowledge in an area. And the good news is we live in a world right now where you can learn anything online in a book, or you can sit down and ask someone that's already done it. So work that out. Is it a knowledge score that you need to get up? Because if you get that up, that will naturally grow. But the second one is believability. And this is so much more immeasurable. It's so much more fluid, if I can say it like that. And so you want to ask yourself, how do I, 1, have the ability to portray confidence, whether it's studying tonality, language patterns, some really structural stuff, but 2, like, how do you feel good within yourself? And if I can go like vulnerable for a moment, like if I'm not really strong in confidence, or I'm finding that my approach isn't that sharp, or I'm not where I want to be in that area, like real practical one is, 1, am I working on my health? Because like if I'm feeling fit, if I'm feeling like I'm in good shape, my confidence increases, and that's been a bit up and down over the time. But 2 is like really practical ones, is like literally I just got a haircut before filming this. Like I find that if I'm feeling sharp, my confidence, my believability increases just a little bit too. But so much of it is just like a work in progress game. And so one, I get it. Like if you're watching this as a salesperson or even a CEO, I totally get it. Like fear is going to show up all the time. And it's about mastering yourself to a point of confidence. But really challenge yourself. Do you need to spend a bit more time studying it, or are you just winging it? Okay, like do you need to do a bit more reading and study and immersing? Or two, is it like more of the intangible stuff? Like, do you need to get back to the gym? Do you need to set yourself some personal goals to feel confident within yourself, to feel a little bit better about yourself? Or is it like studying human behavior so you can be self-aware and aware of others, so you know that I can deliver this with some level of influence, okay? That's the game. Action, I'd love for you to score yourself out of 10. 10 being you are bulletproof. 1 being you're a wreck. You're hiding in the corner like crying. Score yourself out of 10 and then ask yourself, what's one of these areas that you're going to work on this week? Is it believability or is it knowledge? And if you master the little steps below these, you'll find this will naturally go up over time. And I'm sure you can realize that you get this score up, good stuff happens, results happen, and it comes with a sense of flow and ease. It's not so much of a battle in the mind. So, bit of a longer one. Trust you got some value out of this. I'd love to know, what are you going to work on? Did it resonate with you? If it did, I'd love for you to share this with other people. And as always, if there's any other way we can help you in the meantime, just say the word, and we'll see you in the next Monday Motivation really soon.